We are 3 episodes into Bungo Stray Dogs Season 5, and already a lot has happened. The armed detective agency is still on the run and their back is to the wall. But what will happen to them? So without further ado, I am Tiago with Attack on Tiago, and for today's video, I'll be going over some predictions on how the rest of Season 5 will go. So Season 5 is slated for 11 episodes, and from what I've been told, this season will be very close to fully catching up to the manga. So for a lot of manga readers, you will probably be laughing at how wrong my predictions will be. And obviously, spoiler warning for those not caught up on Bungo Stray Dogs. And also, I am not a manga reader, so I have no idea how right these predictions will be. So let's get started. Starting off with an interesting one right off the bat, right off of episode 3, I think Akutagawa is not dead. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. He got his throat slit by Kamui right in front of Atsushi. How can he possibly not be dead? Well, so far in Bungo Stray Dogs, we have seen some characters shake off some pretty intense wounds, some of which seemed very likely to have killed someone, and yet they're still alive. Asagiri likes to keep us on our toes, always keeping the thought of death in the back of our minds. But in the end of the day, he doesn't really kill any of the important characters. They always seem to get out of any sticky situation. And with Akutagawa being one of those main characters, I can't see him dying quite yet. Especially since I feel his character has sort of been set up to be Atsushi's duo and the new Double Black. Also, I feel there's still some character development to go with Akutagawa when it comes to Dazai. So as of now, people may think he is dead, but I think he will still be alive in the end and be revealed later on in Season 5. Now, another prediction that's probably a little more obvious. Fyodor and Dazai will escape. There is absolutely no way Dazai stays captive all season. The most popular Bungo Stray Dogs character in the entire series was already captive all of last season. No way they do it again. And same goes with Fyodor, one of the most interesting and enigmatic figures in Bungo Stray Dogs. Even though I have loved the little discussions between the two of them while they are captive, I think both will be escaping very, very soon. Nikolai and Sigma will probably get Fyodor out somehow and leave Dazai behind, and then Rampo will find a way to get Dazai out as well. Again, there's just no way these two characters are captive all season. I refuse to believe it. Another prediction is in regards to Fyodor. Fyodors' power isn't just to kill someone with a touch. As I've mentioned earlier, Fyodor is an enigma. Very little is really known about him, and so far all we've seen is he was able to kill someone just by touching him, or vice versa. But I don't think that's all there is to it. For someone as meticulous as Fyodor, I wonder if he's disguising his power, or there are certain conditions when it comes to his power that activates it. Or even if he has more than one power, which is very possible as well. The point is, I don't think his power is as simple as some people may believe, especially since his power this whole time hasn't even really been confirmed, which could mean there will be a big reveal of it later on in the season, after he and Dazai escape. And with Dazai then out of captivity, that leads to my next prediction. Double Black will team up again. Double Black is in reference to Dazai and Chuya's old partnership when they worked together at the Port Mafia. Now, why do I think these two will even bother working together again? Well, I think because of the new threat of Kamui. Kamui seeming like an unstoppable force right now in Bungo Stray Dogs. And now with his space and time-defying sword, I cannot see another way to stop him without the use of Chuya and Dazai. Unless the page comes into play, which is very possible. But I'm going to stick with this theory. And with Akutagawa and Atsushi's defeat and near-death experience, I bet Dazai will be extra motivated and driven and will have to turn to Chuya for help. Dazai, having the power to nullify another person's power, will be trying to find a way to nullify Kamui and his sword while Chuya is distracting him. Only Chuya I can see even standing a chance on facing Kamui head-on. And with his gravity manipulation and even corruption, I think Chuya has what it takes to stall Kamui enough for Dazai to nullify and end Kamui. And for my last prediction, I think the armed detective agency will clear their names. Already in episode 3, Rampo has put into motion this action and has started getting a few cops on their side. And if the public finds out that their captain of the Bloodhounds is actually Kamui, and this whole thing was his doing, that would be a huge indication that the Armed Detective Agency was not responsible for this whole act. I do not know if this will happen by end of Season 5, but I do think it will happen eventually. Well everyone, that is it for the video. What are your thoughts on my predictions? And what are some of your predictions for Season 5? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to me. I am Tiago with Attack on Tiago, and I hope you all have a nice day.